What?
Jesus
Neat.
Christ.
All right, Steve, what are you doing?
Really? I didn't know.
yeah,
When could you be a fire bear?
When you guys
Yeah.
got all your cool things, he got cool things too.
He got a fire bear?
He got an amulet that turns him into basically a twisted, fiery version of whatever animal he is.
takes.
Yeah,
Wow, that's-
the first
well,
time.
that's cool.
Yeah, the first time you guys saw it was when I turned into a little glowing mouse.
Man,
Yeah.
I got like a rope and a jug that makes mayonnaise.
That's
I got a rug.
reach for that low hanging fruit.
It's like, I can if we get sandwiches, I can save the day. But other than that,
That jug
There's
does
a-
other things too, though.
oh yeah,
Yeah, you can blow into it, and I can
make a band out of it.
Ham bone on my leg.
This might also be a good time to mention that one of the other things that I did while we were having that 3-month period is that I gave you all 5 greater cure wounds potions.
Yes. You mentioned that.
wow.
Yeah, so don't forget that you have those.
And herpes. He gave us
Okay.
all herpes.
I
So-
also yeah. Well, no, you have to drink the potion.
For that.
Yeah, they cure. What do they cure? They cure D8 plus 5. I think.
Go Rico wants to know what kind of rope you got. I don't remember the details right off the top of my head.
It's a magical rigging rope that basically it can be used like any skills you would need to do rigging wise. So like I can go just toss it towards something and go. It's gonna tie a sheep shank knot around that bit, and it does it. So it's great for things like, hey, I need to throw it over something and tie it off, but it can't like I can't use it like Wonder Woman's lasso. It would
And-
have to be
and-
attack roll.
And like
He
core
wants to
bondage
shake
movies,
the brain,
he
not
can
inspire.
enjoy that too.
It also came with an enchanted ball gag.
It did. We kept that for special nights.
Alright, so you guys have cleared at least those 3 trolls out. And what are you doing?
Those were the trolls that were sick, is what you guys don't know. Is that they were the.
So,
What
so
you don't
since
know.
he's my boss and all, and apparently he forgot he had those potions, I'm gonna hand my boss one of those potions.
No,
Where-
I got my own potion. You don't
No,
have
it's
to
cool.
use yours on me.
I can heal myself a little bit.
However, if
And-
anybody has any, because those potions we're not going to get back unless we go buy some.
Wait.
Does anybody have a refillable?
Well, no.
oh,
So yeah.
spell?
So I
mean-
also.
You mean
I've
someone
also
who
been
can cast
giving you
spells?
guys. I've also been giving you guys good berries. So you can heal like 10 hit points if you just like take like if we have time. So this is not a combat thing.
like a sensor
You
beam.
just you just eat 10 berries and you gain like 1 hit point from each.
A good berry will heal 1 hit point of damage. You can't eat them during combat.
Yeah.
They're eating. They're eating. They're like food.
Well,
Wow.
so
Sit down.
yeah, it takes 1 action to eat 1. So it would be a bad idea.
Yeah, it's not a good
Like,
use of
are
your
the
time.
berries the size of a softball?
They're,
Well,
you know,
6
they've-
seconds to
they've
eat a
got,
berry.
like- yeah, they got like
Jesus, that's a fucking big berry, dude.
Yeah.
Right,
gotta-
right.
you
It's
gotta
like
spit out
this
the
is a
pit.
softball
Right,
size
maybe
berry.
maybe it's closer to an orange instead of a
Oh,
berry. You
it's
have
a-
to
it's a
peel
good-
it and shit.
It's a good watermelon, is what you're saying.
Right.
Watermelon.
Do you just stand off the highway and sell them like a bag?
That's right.
Right.
There are lonely minstrels on the highway that have fruit stands that just sell good berries.
Sell roses
I've
and
got-
bags of good oranges.
I've got enough. I've got like every day I just like before we headed out I gave each adventurer 10 of those. So
What do I
You can just-
gotta? What do I
you
gotta
can just-
roll?
you can either drink a potion or you can just eat 10 berries and gain 10 hit points.
Statistically,
I need more
statistically,
than
the
10 hit
berries is
points,
the
I'm gonna
be-
drink a potion.
Yeah.
well, statistically, the berries are a better choice because you're guaranteed 10
Wait.
rather than.
Wait, I think what's happening here is there's a bear standing there going, "Roar, roar, 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 roar," reminding us about our potions.
Right, right.
And Debosher is going to turn around and go, "Could you be a person so you can explain how the berries work?"
Be a people, Steve. Right now, there's a bear
Okay.
throwing gang signs and like barking at it.
He's got
I will
Make
eat
them
my
west
10
side.
berries.
So these things are all burnt to a crisp. I'm just going to casually step over here in this hallway.
All
So
right.
we're not out for any more.
I also would like if anybody feels like healing me, that would be rad.
Or if anybody feels like chicken tonight.
I
Like
will
chicken
be
tonight.
known as Vitus the Half Dead until you do so.
Hint, hint,
it's,
cough, cough. I guess.
Right.
Fine.
I'm going to be saying cough cough into my fist, but there is blood coming out.
I'll de-verify and give you some.
Like
I guess.
I'm dying cough. There's just blood
Damn,
spraying out of
That's
my
nice.
mouth.
Saren,
That's
Saren
a-
half-assedly heals you.
That's a fail.
So
That's
here-
a fail, too.
I
No,
guess.
he rolled 1 on one die,
Yeah.
and he rolled 7s and a
okay.
5 with the other ones.
So
It's an
here,
average roll.
I guess.
That's actually above average for that heal.
What's the greater potion? 1d8 plus what?
5. 1d8
plus
plus
five.
5.
Yeah.
1d8 plus 5? Greater
That's
heal,
what I
better
said.
heal, better run.
Or I didn't look that up. Let me look that up.
Maybe.
Are these burning husks? Is there anything that can be construed from them other than their lumps of burning flesh?
How familiar is Corvo with regular trolls?
Let's take a look and see if there's anything on my character sheet. that
Okay,
would give
yeah,
me
guys.
reason.
If that comes up again, it's 2d8 plus 5.
2d8. That's better.
Yeah.
If there's
Um,
anything left of them, I'm going to just burning hands right at it. Like, when you get the hell, tell him Dr. Vitus sent you, you frozen piece of fuck.
I don't have medicine, and I do have arcana, but I don't think that's going to be helpful in terms of determining the
Yeah.
genotype of troll.
Do you have
So-
nature?
Nature? No, I don't.
Okay.
So yeah, the stuff
So-
that I would know, that I would know would be book related.
Yeah,
at
you have
most.
no idea that they are related to trolls at all. These are just some creatures that you've encountered in a ice cave.
And they're too
as far as-
crispy to actually investigate.
Yeah,
correct?
what you got was they were bipedal, slightly humanoid. They could use tools, so you imagine that they have some sort of limited intelligence. From the war cry, you could probably gather that they are a tribal society.
Okay.
You could look at the bite marks on the druid's bear form. Oh, but he changed back, so they'd be gone. Because they didn't take a bite out of him.
That's about what you get.
Okay, so I really wasn't able to garner much. Okay.
No.
No worries. Such a shame. Couldn't one of you guys get ripped to pieces so that it had better chance to...
Jeez, guys,
Jeez.
bunch of selfish assholes keeping yourselves alive.
Well,
Jesus.
there might be more of them down this hallway. There could be
think-
more of them right down this hallway.
I think that every rope is a rope of climbing, Rico. I mean, that's just me, though.
Really, yeah.
It really depends.
It depends on
every
how
rope is a
bad you're going to
potential
roll on your
solution.
climb roll.
That's right.
Well, that's
Could-
not the
Like a-
rope's fault, though, if you can't climb, but the rope is still a rope of climbing.
I
Could
feel
be.
like a rope of climbing is a rope that climbs by itself.
Oh, last time you guys had any dependency on a rope, you were ziplining between two skyscrapers.
But to the two buildings, right?
And that didn't work out well for
Face planting
anybody.
into a window.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right, so you guys have cleared out the room. You've taken a moment to catch your breath. Are you continuing to explore the cave to the northwest there?
Oh yeah, they came from this way. Got to make sure there's not any more. But by the way, team, there's no other exits from this room. I checked. I was
Yeah, we
teamwork there.
appreciate you leaving combat to do that.
I didn't leave combat. I was still on initiative rolls. It's not my fault you walked to the front, boss. You follow close behind.
I was behind the meat shields, and then somebody said, "Nah, I'm gonna teleport into your face."
Whoa. Why did I get moved up there?
Because I was moving you around.
Okay, well, if that's where you want me to go,
No,
Is,
I'm trying to keep everybody on screen is all.
Is this
okay.
too small to pass through?
That looks like that's a closure
Okay.
of some sort. And Cypher, if I grab you and move you, it's just because I'm trying to keep everybody
No,
on screen.
No, I got it. I just didn't know if there was like an extra reason why you were moving me up there, so...
Stop. All right, roll me perspective. Or perception.
Perception it is.
Perception.
Macbeth? What the hell?
I got this.
All right.
Perception. Perception.
All right.
There you are.
So the floor of this chamber holds a very kind of unexpected sight for you guys. It's a large shelter, seemingly built out of scraps in the style of tents used by the desert nomads. So if anybody's been outside of Waterdeep and done a little bit of exploration, I imagine Brill would probably understand what that was. It's a definitely an odd structure and out of place inside of this ice cavern. And I didn't draw it because I'm terrible.
Man.
But
Right? Jesus.
standing out in front of the structure is a female tiefling.
Oh, hello.
As you guys approach, you can see that she is bent over a stack of. It's basically she's made a makeshift table out of stacks of books with a plank laid across the top of it, and on top of the table are other stacks of books and scrolls that are kind of spread out. Looks like she's studying on this like makeshift writing desk.
Hey, this seems this.
We found the tiefling.
You know, you could say something and try not to like just stand in front of the table and go roar.
Standing,
Don't be a bear. Don't be a bear right now, Steve.
standing to
I
her
already
left
can-
and right are two kobolds that look like they are nervously kind of attending her.
Mm.
As you guys approach, she turns her head from her studies, and she says, "Have you come to save me or kill me? Not that I think there's much difference between the two."
I will take a step forward and roll persuasion and say, "Is there a
baby.
third option?" And then
Oh god damn it.
release an illusionary sleeve full of doves and glitter.
Ripzol, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that. We all do. Sorry, Gingy,
That
I
is
missed
preferred.
that. What were you
He's
saying?
basically hitting. He's hitting on her.
Oh, I
I'm
know.
hitting on her. I released I released illusionary doves and glitter from my sleeves, and I was like, "Is there a third option?"
Hey, baby.
He went to
Wait.
he went to full John Woo.
She sighs and kind of shakes her head and is like, in my current situation, no, I don't think that there is.
We are certified situation alterers, and would be willing to lend you our services for a nominal dim digits.
So she says, well, I'm in kind of an interesting situation. To better study the books that and artifacts that were here held within this hang on.
Is there
Is that
Chewbacca?
is that a
What?
It is a Chewbacca. It's Liam's got a Star Wars book. Hang on.
I was like,
What have you done to your child?
at first I was like, someone's watching Star Wars. Yeah, that's cool. But then I was like, I'm pretty sure there's no part of the movies where Chewbacca says that
Is
much.
Chewbacca's just soliloquying to himself.
That's the long lost Chewbacca monologue.
Oh, the deleted scenes.
That's
yeah,
right.
nice.
It's from the musical. You wouldn't.
It's from the Christmas special.
Oh
when he-
God.
Wookiee, the musical.
Is when he's first banished from Kashyyyk, and he gets one last opportunity to tell his parents that he loves them.
So she says that to study the artifacts that were entombed in this glacier and the books and have access to everything, I have made a deal with, and I'm gonna fuck this name up left and right, Argathor, and have kind of taken the place of his last writer, so to speak. Argathor being
Ask her to
the
elaborate.
Argathor is the giant, or not giant, the ancient white dragon that calls this place home sometimes.
Well, so someone must be writing.
Not all the time, but Argathor does prefer the companionship.
So it's not just he's seeking someone to continue his writing; he wants you to do it.
Correct.
Does he have the horn?
Yeah,
I
excuse
was
me,
about to get
side
into that.
question. Yeah. Where's the horn?
Are
See,
you?
This is called fucking negotiations. Hold on. We may be able to investigate a way out of your current situation, but we aren't just random wandering do-gooders. We actually were sent here to look for you specifically in regards to a specific thing. And I'll be like, what can you tell us about this? And I will create an illusionary, the horn.
She nods and she pulls out a parchment that has a drawing of the horn on it. She says, "That is the Drac horn, and it was here when I came to be Agathor's rider. But since then, a group of humans wearing purple robes came to the iceberg, and after negotiation with Agathor, they took it away on their ship."
Do you know, did you hear anything in regards to where they were headed?
Unfortunately, I did not. They did not seem to. They seem to be very secretive with Agathor and not wanting to reveal much information. They did offer a small dragon's hoard for the horn, however, and Agathor was inclined to make the trade.
Did you notice where the hoard was put?
It was on their ship last time that I had a chance to see it.
Okay, so they didn't store it here.
No, they took it with them.
What about the dragon? Is he here?
At the moment, he is not.
Then I will approach the table and just kind of lean over it, put an elbow on it, just really just get a good look at her. Like, you want to go down here?
She says, currently there's much that I need to study here for the Brotherhood. I don't. And if I was to leave, I'm sure that Agathor would be informed right away.
There's a gentleman upstairs who owes us a favor. Maybe we could get him to do your homework for you.
She tilts her head to the side and says, the Ice Hunters? Unfortunately, they aren't
Shut up.
knowledgeable in the arcane. So I don't think that would get us very far.
She also previously said that the dragon wanted her to be his cartographer.
If you haven't noticed, am I not giving a shit
Yeah.
about that?
Yeah.
Got the mask.
Nice, Narwhal. Why don't you show your little horn? Giggity.
I have had my staff in my hand this entire time.
God damn it. At least it's not pulsing.
I show it off. Like, I mean, I'm proud of it.
At least it's not pulsing at the moment.
Well, this sounds like actually this is information though we need to get back to the council
It is
because that she's here, she's allied with Argathorn to be his cartography's writing maps. Brain not working.
Are you saying this in character?
Yeah.
She's like, I make no mistake, I am not his ally. I have an arrangement with him that allows me to benefit, and it requires me to stay here. But I'm not an ally. This is just the most reasonable way that I can study this material that otherwise we would not have access to.
Yeah, when you work to somebody and it gives you a mutual benefit on both ways, that's called an alliance. That's what we kind of call the definition of an alliance. So you are allied with them for
No,
your own
I'm
specific
not.
needs.
I'm not
pick
allied
up a
with him.
book
I
off
don't.
the table and throw it at you as hard as I can.
I don't justify his actions. This is just a means to an end for me.
I will throw a book right at your face in a clearly shut up.
And the book stops in midair before it hits him.
Wasn't there like a mask or something also that was supposed to be?
Here's, yeah. What about the mask?
That was with the dragon cult. It wasn't with the dragon.
Okay. Well, so I'm going to
I think.
I'm basically going to I'm going to put my finger up in the air and I'm going to trace like illusionary. I'm going to draw this really crude white dragon with like an X for one eye and his tongue sticking out. Like if he's helping the cult, I'm at odds with the cult and I don't see this ending well for one of us. So if the dragon's dead, let's just throw hypotheticals around. Let's say I murder it with my bare hands and take its money. Where does that leave you?
Well,
Grateful or out of your benefit?
assuming that I still had access to my books, then grateful.
I mean, are the books somehow linked to him through some sort of enchantment?
No,
When
but
he
they
dies,
are
the books
they are
die?
here in his hoard, and so I stay here to have access to them.
Well, sure. I'm not evicting you or anything like that. I'm not saying I want this place. So I'm just saying if I were to happen
If-
to choke the life out of his eyes and watch them grow pale at my hands.
Assuming
maybe-
you didn't
maybe
kill
we
him
can
by
get a bite to
burning the
eat.
books, then I would be
No,
grateful.
no, it's fine. Maybe I check up every now and again, see how your homework's going. Maybe we get a bite somewhere and just. It's good
She says,
things.
assuming that he would be dead and the books could be moved to Waterdeep, then I have no reason that I would not be in Waterdeep.
Oh, sure, Waterdeep's nice. I'm saying I'm just throwing hypotheticals around there that I may eat his heart to gain his power.
She says, if you are inclined to kill him, I can provide some tools that may be of help.
Have you ever seen a squirrel eat a banana?
What?
You're
She
gonna stuff the whole. You're gonna stuff the whole heart in your mouth so your cheeks pop out. Is what you're saying?
she tilts her
I'm
head
just
and
gonna
is like,
keep nodding at her, like, yeah, 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 that dragon,
Facepalm.
squirrel eating a banana.
Okay, she offered information on how to kill him.
she says, I do have some items that would be of help. And she goes and grabs a bag, and after kind of digging around in it for a minute, she pulls out a ring and 2 arrows.
Does anyone bow?
I do.
Not well, but can.
Whoever
you
bows
even,
the
bro?
best.
So, ring first. Is anybody grabbing the ring instinctively?
I mean, I'm right here, so I'm just gonna like lick my finger and put it through the ring and slide it off the table.
All right, so that is a ring of cold resist. The 2 arrows, since the only bow she sees,
Will this ring help me get over her shoulder?
it might. The bow or the arrows, she stands up and walks to Brielle and hands the arrows over to Brielle, seeing this as Brielle's the only person holding a bow. And she lingers a bit longer with Brielle than she should before going back to her desk.
Yeah.
Like in like
That's
a
what I thought.
like in a smells her kind of way.
And she definitely looks her up and down.
Yeah.
Wow.
This don't you?
Well, I hope that ring's got a whole lot of cold resist.
Yeah.
Can anyone cast
I
mend
know
on
how
my?
to warm you up.
Anna, the arrows are arrows of dragon slaying.
Nice.
Don't
I-
poke yourself with them.
Yeah, don't you probably don't want to like cut your finger on them or anything.
Yeah. You might want to like put a little like seaweed around the tips and put them in little bags or something.
I am
Keep
trying to
the
find the
points.
stats on those to tell you exactly what they are. Give me just a second. I have to figure out which fucking book they're in.
What's the amount of resist I've got?
I will tell you that here in just a second as well. Because I thought it
Plus
would all be,
25.
you know, in the place that it makes sense to have it, like in the module. No, not at all.
Nah.
That would make sense.
Well, let's see if I can look them up online, since apparently looking them up in the books is a silly, silly idea.
I'm going to conduct an experiment while you're thinking about that.
Okay.
So I'm still just like leaning up on her table. I'm going to let the illusionary my skin illusion dissipate.
Oh, so you're not your pirate anymore?
No, dude, I haven't been the pirate since I got off the ship. The illusion that keeps people from seeing my glittery gold dragon scales.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I am just gonna get glittery as fuck.
Okay.
Oh, he's jelly.
She,
No, I'm
uh,
not jelly. I'm curious. Is this a
Yes.
lady thing or a dragon thing?
Hey, no one said that she didn't want to have a threesome with two
I
I didn't
dragons.
say I illusionarily turned myself into a lady. I'm just curious on which end of the coin it's on.
she looks you up over and just like scoffs a little bit and goes back to reading what she was reading.
I will snap my finger and be like, worth a shot.
Let's see.
That was for science.
Okay, so the arrows of dragon slaying, I think Rico's got it. DC 17 con check, and it's
Yep.
60-10 damage.
That's not really a dragon slaying arrow, is it?
Yeah, it is 60-10 damage.
Potential
60?
60 hit points of damage on a dragon.
That's
No.
You know,
that's
yeah,
quite a
it's an
bit
arrow.
still with
That's
one attack.
Holy
Yeah.
For an arrow, that's holy shit.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah.
That's more. That's I'm not saying it isn't damaging, but calling it a dragon slaying arrow. That's like saying, well, a
it's-
dagger is a man slaying
the,
dagger.
the
Not that's
proper
one.
title would be dragon wounding.
That I would take. Dragon
Definitely.
wounding.
You're at that part. You're just arguing semantics.
I thought you said.
Would
60
they wouldn't sell
10
any.
for a second.
No, 6d10.
Yeah,
Up to
6d10.
60 points total.
I heard 6. I don't know what I heard, but I was about. My brain was like crunching 3 digits. I'm like, fuck.
If it was 60d10, I wouldn't say anything.
If it was 60-10, you would drop it and it would kill the world.
Yeah.
You pretty much just fire that up into the sky and end God.
So, Gingy, you're going to resist cold damage, basically. Any cold damage is going to be half automatically. So,
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I can argue with that. I assume it's a white dragon, therefore it's going to be farting cold at me.
you would probably assume correct.
Yeah.
Right, but we also
How-
we have no idea when it's going to come back here. We don't know how
The-
long it's going to
That's
be
easy.
gone.
Grab her and the books and leave.
Right, and then we're going to have to fight a dragon on a boat. It breathes once, boat sinks, bad issue.
I don't necessarily know that it'll come directly to the boat. It might not get there for a couple days. It might end up coming back to fucking back to the mainland with us, and we'll be in the city by
it
then.
might decimate this village, and some of you would feel bad.
Well, yeah, the dragons lived here for a while. It knows about the village. It knows they can't read.
She says that if you are going to take on the dragon, the best thing to do would be for you to wait in its lair for it to return and catch it off guard. It expects its lair to be safe and secure. I would not be expecting a party of adventurers there when it returned.
What can you tell us about its personality? Like, what can I use to rile him up? I mean, does he have any particular phobias or discomforts? Is he a little OCD? Like, does he have a thing for, like, the color blue? Like, is there, how can we throw him off his game?
Well, you being there in his sanctum is probably the best thing to throw it off. It expects that to be well guarded and empty. However, this is not the only layer that he keeps. So I wouldn't expect him to fight to the death for this layer. But he may turn tail and leave and never come back if you were to fight him and wound him enough.
This is
Well-
a dragon that's smart enough to have multiple layers. It's smart enough to get a high-level mage tiefling to be its stenographer. I don't know what the word is. Somethingographer is what it and it's got this many books, so it knows how to read. Fighting to the death when it's in bit of trouble is not. It'd
Well,
be like,
here's a question. From the direction the boat was going, would that narrow down the amount of his potential holds?
The boat. What boat? The boat that had Drakhorn on it?
The boat had the Drakhorn and the gold on it. It
no,
went
no.
a direction.
the boat had the Drakhorn on it and the cultist type guys because they traded him. They offered him a large pile of dragon type loot in exchange
Right.
for it, and he took that.
And I asked if it was here, and said no.
Right. So they took the Drakhorn. They would have sailed south because pretty much 90% of the world is south from where you are.
No,
Right.
Gingy's wanting to know about this loot, not
Right.
I'm wanting to know about his loot. If he took the loot, he was
Mhm.
paid, and he didn't go here. That means
Oh,
he went
no,
a specific other layer, and
Yeah.
that specific other layer was probably a direction. If she saw the direction he went, that may narrow down the layers.
I see what you're
If he's
saying.
got several layers, but one of them is northwest, then
No, she says the payment for the Drakhorn is here.
My scales got real shiny there for a
Well-
second. You clearly heard a thud from under the table, and
Here's the thing.
where here?
The real question you should be asking yourself in this circumstance is the investment that you are about to make worth potentially making an enemy of a dragon?
Forever.
Because if you do not kill it, it will come back after you. They don't forget. I say that it's worth it because there's information here that I will not be able to get anywhere else, and I'm willing to invest, but I don't know about you.
Well,
How many of these books could we stuff in your bag of holding, Corbo?
All of them.
There we go.
the Drakhorn is going to summon and make dragons obey their bidding. Am I right?
Yes.
Because they're trying to create another monochromatic dragon with it, if I'm not mistaken.
Resummon Tiamat.
Right. So it might lead us to the horn, but if they use the horn, we're probably going to fight it anyway. And if we can reduce the dragon population and slow the summoning of Tiamat, I would rather take my chances with the white dragon than with fighting Tiamat.
Well, then that's the decision we kind of have to come to is, do we just take the information we've got, get back to the boat, or we could give it back to the ship's captain and go, Horn ain't here, it's been given off to the cultists, you need to sail back for Waterdeep and relay that
Or-
information for us.
Or
You guys also
follow me here. And this will be, I'm saying this in character, like, follow me here. How about this? We check, or we ask the nice young red lady here if the books, if he is aware of the books. Like, she can't leave, so that makes me think that he's at least somehow magically aware of the books. So let's say I set them on fire. I'm a little scorned at the moment, so I'm just like, let's say I set the books on fire.
Wait, here, I'll move myself, I'll come over here and hold
Or
Corbo back.
one of them. Let's just say I pick up one of the books and set it on fire. I'm not doing this. I'm offering a hypothetical. If I were to set one of these books on fire, it can be one you've already done with, if that makes things easier. Would that piss off the dragon?
He would not react favorably, yes.
Would he
Do you
know,
think,
though?
would he be aware of it, or would he be mad when he came back?
Chances are he would be aware of it, yes.
Okay.
No,
Well,
well,
that seems like a
I don't
concept.
have any arcana knowledge or anything, so my guy would not know. He's like, I don't know shit about dragons. Are dragons intrinsically aware of all of their loot?
No,
anywhere
but
on
that's
the
why I'm asking. Not traditionally a standard piece of gold, but these are magical tomes. What the arcane limits and effects of them are still unknown. So if he is connected to them in some way, and he is aware of me setting it on fire,
Well-
basically, if we can get him here, then we know where he is. Apart from us having to
Right, and
globetrot around from Dragon Hall to
finding
Dragon
where his
Hall.
actual lair is inside this cave complex, asking her to show us where it is would probably be a great idea.
Sure,
Because she's already said she's here and she entered this alliance with him.
sure,
It's mutually beneficial. She wants the knowledge out of these books. So
sure.
I'm sure, ma'am, you won't be happy if we just take all the books and go piss off and leave, take all his treasure and bounce, leave you here with nothing. He'll probably blame you.
I'm gonna assume she doesn't care what happens to his gold.
His gold means nothing to me. The tomes of books and artifacts that he has on the other hand mean a great deal to me.
Right. So here's the other question. If we go ahead and try to get you out of your contract of alliance with him as his... It's not the right word. Stenographer is just somebody who writes, but you know the word I'm talking about. You're writing his history. You're his historian
She's not writing his history. She's studying the books and being a writer for him.
writer for him.
Like
So
a companion, basically.
Right.
Um,
So
It's a ghostwriter for his memoirs. He
course,
flies in and growls at her, and she's like, "Oh, really interesting."
right. Or maybe he can't read the
The
books.
president, you say?
But the-
last time we had a president dragon, that didn't work out very well.
You
Yeah,
were
it
a
lasted
Lord of
for like a
Waterdeep?
day.
if we go ahead and try to take this Drake on his familiar turf, like snag all the books, put them back in the holding, go loot a bunch of his lair, set up an ambush, probably have to kill off all the kobolds. Sorry, two little guides. I'm pretty sure these little kobolds will get mad that we're trying to kill the Drake, but
Yeah.
would you
Maybe.
help us in the fight?
I would be useless in the fight.
Wow.
As a scholar, that doesn't lead me to very much practical use of magic.
I want to congratulate you then, because you have got everybody at Waterdeep fooled into thinking like you are a dragon mage. They think you are like in charge of dragons up here. They're like, you got to watch out for this person. She's like the most powerful mage around who's got the Drake horn.
No, I am a scholar, and that is
Scholar.
as much as I am.
She's just like got a major in Drake studies.
Drakeology.
You,
No, she's being honest with us on this one,
Roll me insight.
Yep. Time for some insight checks.
buddy.
Favored.
She is, as far as you can tell. She is, as far as you can tell.
Well, it
You all-
seems
Right.
it
No,
seems like
right. She is just a scribe. That's what she does. So she can't help us in the fight.
So we said that the mask was with the cultist, right?
The cult leader has the mask, yes. From what you found from what you were informed with, by the people at Waterdeep, the cult leader has the mask.
Oh, you know what? She's a scribe though. She can. They had purple robes. Can you describe them a little bit? Because we beat up and killed a bunch of dudes who were rocking purple robes before.
Yeah, she can describe them, and what she describes is the cult of the dragon robes,
the scribe
same
shall
ones that you have
describe
have-
them.
run
Got
into in the past.
So, can you show us his lair in this cave complex, please? That would be
Sure.
awesome.
She's like, yeah, I can show you how to get there. There are two routes that you can take.
No, I'd love it if you actually would show. Have you been in there?
I have.
She
and
can't leave.
she
No,
says,
She can't leave. Are you geesed that you can't leave this room?
no, she can leave the room.
Yeah. Why
She's
don't
like-
you take us there?
She
That'd be great.
picks up a torch and she's like, yeah, follow me.
Perfect.
She starts leading you to the north.
Birds.
Well, my theory is for Dr. V, because this is why he hired me. I'm going to stay as close as possible to her, because if she
Okay.
suddenly turns out to be the dragon, she's getting monk punched about 18 times.
Monk
Because
punch.
what I'm designed to do is kill mages in close combat. So if she
Right.
suddenly casts spells, she's going to be tiefling bits.
Are the rest of you guys following?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So she is going through the passage to the north out of the room.
Is she taking the books with her?
Corvo, still. That's all we're on.
She is not. There's a ton of books there. She's
Then I'm by the books.
all right.
Dude, come on.
Dude, I understand. He's in the Library of Happiness right now.
I know, but that'll be there when we're done.
Whatever, Mr. Rolling around in the gold when that fucking Dracolich showed up. I don't want to hear shit from you.
I'm in my clear state of mind right now. When I'm near gold, I'm in my disease state. I'm a
Mhm.
victim.
All right. So in this
I have
room,
an illness.
there are three shelves that stand and in pretty much the otherwise empty room. And the shelves are cobbled together out of like salvaged wood and whalebone, pieces of giant's armor. There's even a couple of like frozen yeti arms that are helping make
Nice.
these shelves. There's a number of scrolls and books and parchments and along the shelves. So it looks like it's
Can
more
I
of
yell down the hallway back at Cypher and go, "His good shit's in here."
you can
Maybe
definitely
not
yell
to
to him. Whether or not he reacts to it, yeah,
Is this big hole a hole or a hole in the ceiling?
it is a big hole in the floor.
Okay, it's a big hole in the floor.
And
Got it.
she says, and that is the quickest way down into his sanctum from here.
How far down does that go? Do you know?
If I had to guess, I would say 60, 70 feet.
Is this a straight drop or an angled hole again?
It is an angled hole that you could slide down if you wanted to.
I'm
And
an expert at this shit.
well, I have no problem going down there myself to pre-check it out, but I have to get instructions from my boss. Like, do you want me to stuff my bag of holding full of every piece of treasure that's down there? Bring it
Well,
back. because somebody needs to stay up here with her. Not
Do
that
we though?
not that I don't trust this tiefling who claims she's just a scribe, but I don't trust a tiefling who claims they're just a scribe. No offense, ma'am.
No. I'm with you. This feels like a trap. I think the going down the hole may be bad.
Well, that's why Real stands right here, ready to pop her like a pimple, and I'll go down the
Maybe
hole.
you should pop her like a pimple since you're trained for that specifically.
Okay.
Like you are an anti-mage, so maybe Briel goes down the hole. Maybe none of us go down the hole. Maybe fucking Saren can turn into something that flies and go down the
burns.
hole.
It's true.
Saren, be a bird.
Be a bird. Bird.
Oh, yeah, I should be in that room too.
Saren,
Be a bird.
this is gonna sound like the strangest thing we've ever said, but don't be a people.
Don't be a people.
What?
Okay, so do you? What do you guys want me to do? Do you want me to come back?
Fly down there, check it out.
Basically, make sure that that's not a death trap. Like,
Yeah.
if we slide down, we're not going to slide down into spikes.
You guys got 2 kobolds you could be using for checking for traps. What the hell, man?
Hey! Those kobolds could be future followers.
Yeah, well, cause if I use up my if we want to fight them, then I don't want to use up too many of my wild shapes.
I think you'd save like 1 wild shape to fight it. Turn to that elemental thing again that had 8 million hit points.
That's what I'm. Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna turn into a water elemental when we fight it. But
Well, that's actually a good idea. Ice
Maybe it
resistance.
can freeze that.
but
Water
yeah,
has
but
ice resistance? That seems way counterintuitive.
Mhm.
It's like, but you are pre-ice.
But I'm like alive ice. I'm also I'd also be so. cool
He'd
thing
be like a
about my
boiling
necklace-
elemental.
Yeah, I'd be like a steam elemental, so I'd still be doing fire damage, but it's
Neat.
science.
Very curious
Neat.
about that
Science.
water elemental now.
Sometimes I wonder if like D&D should just adopt Pokemon elements instead.
Yeah, honestly.
Well, I can't remember what edition it was, but remember back when there was, it was one of like the heavy like Neverwinter Nights or something like that. One of those or Baldur's Gate. Sorry, Baldur's Gate had it in there too, where it was like you could be the specialized druid, like the one that was like the wild shape all the time, and there was the one that was like the fuck humans, let's be werewolves. So you could be like a greater werewolf all the time.
Oh, weird.
Fuck humans.
Actually,
and
I
am-
werewolves.
I am
That's
the
gonna be the
wild
name of my
shape
next metal
druid,
band.
but I don't actually get more druid shapes. I just get like better
ones.
at doing it.
Yeah. So we need you to go check it out, though, buddy. It's either you or me going down there.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can, cause if I come back up and like have to talk to you guys, that's what I'm.
Well, I've got this 100-foot rope. You could go down rope-wise. We could just like lower you down there.
Or we can
well,
tie
if
a
we
cup
were
to
gonna
one
do
end of the
rope,
rope and a
it
cup to the other end of the
matter.
rope.
You're quite heavy, Brill.
Like, it doesn't. She's not 3,000 pounds heavy.
This rope is not super reliable.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Just tie a cup to each end of the rope, right?
And yell.
Stretch
Yell
it
at them.
down. There you go.
Well, that's the only
Um,
reason I was gonna say let's get Saren down there was because you could basically be a bird, flap down, not slap against whatever the bottom surface is, and then flap back up and be like, "It's all good." Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Yeah.
Two tweets for yes, 1 tweet for no.
Yeah. Well, yeah, cause just
4 tweets
As
for
long
death
as-
trap.
as long as we're like, yeah, cause if I use up one more, then I'll have one more
Okay.
to do. So I've got 2 left. So I can use one for scouting if that's what we really need down here.
Well, we can always
You could
rest
be
for a day.
a canary, and if you go down there and die, we know the mine is bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just trying to look and see.
I mean,
Is there a reason why he needs to be in bird form, animal
No,
form?
that's what I was saying. He could go
That-
down in his human
well,
form.
my thoughts were, it's a hole straight
Mhm.
down. We don't know what's at the bottom. Could be spikes. If someone could say, I don't know, fly, they wouldn't have to fall down and slap against the bottom. He could gently flap about. and
Well,
go
let-
flap, flap,
How
flap.
do you guys?
No death
How do you
here.
guys feel
Flap,
about
flap,
the?
flap.
Yeah. How do you guys feel about the rope option?
How do
The
you?
rope option's
how
fine,
much
but
do you
if we
weigh?
go with the rope, then it doesn't need to be Saren.
All right.
If we use the rope, it can be whoever.
So I gotta grab dinner. So let's do our bullshit break for the anything.
And-
real quick.
The crockpot this week is.
No, Katie made pork chops and broccoli.
Props for the win.
In the
No,
crock pot?
that's why the idea for the rope is it'd still be Saren. We're not going to lower you down there and risk you dying, right? Because you're the boss. Briel is heavier than Saren. That's more strain on this rope that may or may not work great. If Saren goes
I
down,
have a rope. I have a nice silk rope.
right? You
I
do
think
with
those
breaking-
are not
rope.
used for descending. I think those are just used for like bedroom time.
No, they are.
Those are
It's a four-poster.
No, you know what works for that is like the physical therapy elastic bands. Those work
Yes.
well for that. Just
It's silk rope was the classic gaming.
you know,
They needed a definition of something that's lighter than normal rope. It's like, really, guys, silk. I know all the ninja movies show it, but also those ninja guys who are using silk ropes weigh about $150, $160.
yeah, you're not hauling
Silk is-
anything with like a silk rope.
Yeah, that
I'm
silk
just
is
saying,
actually
like
pretty
when you
strong.
go to the store that sells the things you put in the people,
Yeah.
Pills
Yeah.
and the people.
you put the dildo in the people. But the but when you go to a porn shop, when you go to the sex shop,
You got to
Like,
go way back to like
it's silk rope that they sell for that purpose. It's
And
silk.
actually, silk rope. It's not. It's silk cuffs. There's a big difference between silk rope and silk cuffs, though, because silk by
They
itself.
make silk cuffs.
Yes, the bondage cuffs that you're talking about. Because if you have a
No, I'm
silk,
talking about rope, motherfucker. I'm talking about silk rope.
right. Here's what I'm telling you though. It's because I have seen people who got tied up with silk clothes torn into cloth because it was cool bondage. You cut the fuck out of yourself with silk. But if it's a silk cuff, nice and wide, it doesn't cut into you. But like a silk rope tied, bonded somebody up, fucking cuts. Way back in the player's handbooks from like a long time ago, I can find stuff for like breaking strength of ropes. And it says like maximum load for silk rope, 1,500 pounds, and it's got a DC of 24 to break it. So like if you're trying to break it, you have to break a DC 24, so like a strength check of 24 to like snap it. But 1,500 pounds for hoisting something with it.
You realize that you guys have access to a tool to make this entire situation super easy, but it involves a little bit of trouble.
Are you talking about the internet? 'Cause I'm already on nkrope.com.
No,
The
no.
fucking okay.
No,
I'm talking about the dragon.
Oh.
If you distinctly remember that there is a wand that controls Dracoforms that we handed to some fucking freak in a goddamn hut. If we absolutely need to do this, go back, get it back from him, come back here and take care of it.
go all the way back to Baba Yaga. So
No,
across
not
all-
Baba Yaga.
No, the
Well, that-
squirrely little guy.
The squirrely guy. So we'd still have to go back to pretty much Baba Yaga because that's how we got to him.
yeah.
He was by the Smart Orc village. That was where he was. That's on the other side of the planet. Well, that's in the middle of the planet.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna open up our Skype chat
Well, I'm gonna snack food. real
And-
fast.
and I'm gonna go ahead and paste this link to Silk Bondage Rope, just so you know that is what you can buy at the dildo shop is silk rope. It's
Buying at
silk
the
rope.
dildo with the shops and the
It's
rope.
not.
and-
It's not cuffs. It is silk rope. Silk rope.
Did you see the link in chat, by the way, of the squirrel eating a banana?
No.
Yeah.
But somebody is about to have made my night.
And Narwhal actually did it, but he posted
I'm
before he
scrolling
left.
up. Where are you?
It's at 1932.
Oh, and
At least by my clock.
Too.
You should see it. It's not that.
I don't
It's
have
not that far up.
timestamp in mine actually.
It's not that far up. It's right underneath where it says where you said heart damage.
Oh, okay.
That link right below it is a squirrel eating a banana.
That's how I'm fighting this dragon.
I see sparkles. This is not.
Under that one. Where
Why
did
did I have to
Narwhal
see
leave
that?
because he's my new best
Yeah,
friend?
no.
Or-
Yeah, no, he left for the night. He said he had to go to bed.
Boo. That's what I get for not having that tab open often enough.
Yeah, he posted that a while ago.
I feel so bad for missing it. 'Cause it's
Pure
just-
luxury of our hand-spun silk rope is delicious to handle. Says
Right?
the fucking
Delicious.
description.
delicious to handle.
Jesus Christ. Yes, I need sensual description. Listen, I'm gonna tie
Delicious.
this person up so that they're like trussed up like a fucking turkey, but they need to be deliciously tied up. So
Well, yeah. You don't want to undeliciously tie up your turkey either.
I was gonna say I don't want any undelicious turkeys.
Right,
no, it's not that the
exactly.
turkey. It's not that the turkey isn't delicious. It's the turkey isn't tied up deliciously.
We can take
Oh.
one of Andy's classes. He can teach us how to do this.
Yeah, oh man. I was so happy. Like last year at my big movie night, there was a party game of identify these Japanese bondage knot techniques because of,
Andy rocked it.
and Andy just nailed it. Just fucking ace. I was like, Andy, I did not know that about you, and I lost my shit. That was the funniest damn thing in the world. He was like, ding, 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 ding.
When
Next.
he first told us about
Fucking-
his
I love
turkey
Andy.
lifestyle,
Oh God, I love Andy.
jaw drop.
I hope he's I hope he's listening. I hope he's a listener tonight. I don't know if he ever has or would, but I do share the link on my Facebook. So I'm like, oh God, I love Andy. Andy's the best. If you ever need to know any information about how to get lubed up and fuck people in public, I have got a who knows what's up.
BDSM lifestyle, everything you can think of.
Fucking yeah, like dude goes to like sex parties and junk, which is awesome.
Rope
Oh, man.
of the month club.
Rope of the month? Is there that many different ropes to where you would?
I'm assuming so. You can get it in 3 month, 6 month, or 12-month membership.
That's fucking weird to me because at one
Rope
point
of
it's
the month.
right. That's like to me. That's like High Times magazine. I'm like, is there really that much to write about weed?
Well, if you look at it, dude, there's always a new strand that somebody fucking made.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Maybe this is. Maybe is there some secret band of like rope engineers? Who are just
Yeah.
like
Up until like, now this isn't counting Japan where they did like 800 splice, but up until like the 40s, big mooring lines and shit, 3 splice was all they ever did. And somebody in the 60s went, if you make it like 5 splice, it's 10 times as strong. And they're like, what? So like, there's always somebody come up with a smarter way to do it, and it's somebody who's really bored.
so you're not just a customer of the Rope of the Month Club. You're the president.
You're also the president, right? Not
I
just
would
the
just
client.
I would just think that would be bored like after a few months. Like, ooh, a silk rope, ooh, a bamboo rope, ooh, another silk rope, and another silk rope, and a bamboo rope. And like I don't know.
I wonder how it's being-
How hard do you need to rope somebody to where you're going through rope enough to justify a new rope
Right.
a month?
And if you're that much into finishing ropes, why have you not learned to tie knots that you can untie and
Right.
use the rope?
Right? Are you untying like your willing participant with like a knife? Because that seems both unnecessarily risky and a waste of good rope.
I would only do it if the rope was sent in such a way that it was identifiably rope, so that I could look at the postman in the eye every time he dropped it off, just so that he could.
No,
I
plain
know
brown
he
packages
knows.
here.
Yeah,
Like-
I know he knows, and I want him to know I know he knows.
Make sure that you meet him halfway, so it's not he puts it in the mailbox. He needs to put it in your hand, and when
Exactly.
you do so, take your other hand and put it on his hand.
Yeah,
and
tickle
look
his
him
palm with
dead
your
in the
finger.
eye. Tickle his palm. But thank you.
I've been waiting for this. See you next month.
That'd be the greatest day of my life.
What time? It's 9 o'clock. Oh, let me take a look, because maybe that's what I'll do tonight.
All right, I'm back.
Let's join the Rope of the
Movie
Month Club.
tickets. No, movietickets.com.
You go see Max again?
I want to see if it's playing after game. I might go see it again tonight.
Again
a
tonight?
A late
man.
night one?
All right.
Oh, dude, it's oh my god. And have you seen Max yet?
No, I've been
Go-
sick.
You have to.
Go, go.
You guys had all the
No.
bullshit break to talk about Max, and you're just getting to
No,
it.
we talked. We
You
spoke
talked
the
about
entire
rope
bullshit
the whole
break
time.
About rope.
I know,
Yeah.
I heard you. All right, but
There
I'm
was some
back.
serious bondage stuff.
We got an hour left. Let's finish this up for this evening. You guys that are watching at home, we do this every week.
we talk about rope.
We talk about rope. Yeah.
We don't talk about rope every week. We do play D&D every week. Occasionally, often rather, bondage comes up, but it happens. But yeah, hit that
Go.
follow button. We appreciate it.
Mad Max was pretty good.
Mad Max was insane and so good.
Fuck out. Mad Max was a masterclass.
That being said,
Ask the
Oh,
tiefling,
Who's-
that movie.
Who's going down the hole?
I'm gonna ask the tiefling how they get back out of the hole.
Says, well, there's a climb up, but this is the quickest entrance there. There is a descent that can be made if people need to visit Agathor, but generally people don't unless they have no plans on returning.
So this is how Agathor would normally go down?
No, not at all. He would never fit through this hole. This is just
That's a
one
hint,
of
by the way. That's
Yeah,
a hint.
right?
this is one of the ways that that you can enter his sanctum. Generally, if he's meeting somebody like the fellows that came to offer him gold, he does so on the surface.
Right. You don't bring them into your house. Why show away the inside when you can do it on the outside? Makes sense.
Well, what we can do is we can tie a rope around like Saren or somebody, and I can lower them down the hole, so he's not sliding down the hole.
Well, or we could go check out the other entrance.
Yeah, we can do that. Because we're gonna need to go down there and look around anyway, right?
Guess it depends. Well, I'm staying out of this conversation because I'm not even there. So go ahead.
I'm
Just
do your
locked
thing.
in on rope still.
She says that the other entrance is where we normally feed food tributes from the ice hunters. There's a hook in the ceiling, and we tie a rope to them and kick whatever
Son of
down
a
there.
bitch.
Yeah, we've been on that one. There's so that room down there is part of its lair.
It
The
is.
room with nothing in it. Oh, the lots of exits though.
It is.
Jesus, Steve, you were down there flying around as a bird. You didn't spot any treasure. God,
Right?
Steve
Tweet,
didn't leave
tweet.
the room he was in.
man.
Tweet,
Nothing,
tweet.
Steve. Fucking Steve.
God damn it,
Fucking
Steve.
God damn it, Steve.
Alright, is there anything I can anchor a rope to in here?
You.
You could anchor a rope to the bookshelves. You don't know that they would hold your weight, but it would at least, it would hold a reasonable amount of weight, being like 100 pounds or so.
You know what? She's being intentional. Oh, this hole is the one. Oh, but this is normally a death trap hole. Oh, there's another hole for feeding. Where is the hole if you had to go down into his lair?
I
You would
don't go. I don't.
Never.
No. I have no reason to go down there.
How do you talk to him? How do you
He comes to the surface.
where do you meet him at the surface?
Usually at the Ice Hunters village.
So are they in cahoots?
They fear him, and they are here as a protection service for him. Which, looking at you and how you got in here, I'm going to assume they don't work very well.
As they should. It's a dragon.
But
So I need to talk to the boss here for a minute. So I was like, you know what? We should check on Corvo in that other room, and swing over there. Be right back. Hey, Dr. V, can I talk to you in here for a minute? Well, check
Yes.
with Corvo.
Let's go check on Corvo. That sounds like best idea. And I will casually walk off to the other room.
all right.
Well, no, I just want to remind you. One, I don't trust this broad farther than we could throw her. I don't buy this whole, oh, she's never been down there. It's like he trusts you enough with his tomes of data, and you know what all the stuff is in his treasure room, but you've never been down there. So he's told you about it all. She's lying through her tiefling little teeth. And if you remember, the guys in Waterdeep basically said, if you have to end her, that's cool. They didn't have a problem with that.
Well,
And ending her would definitely get the old Drakey Poo in a rage mode.
I'm having that moment of like shutting down player thoughts and trying to focus on character thoughts. It's like,
Because
wow.
we have all this knowledge here. We know how to get down into its air quotes lair.
Well,
You take out the guy who's writing all the information down for me, I'd pretty much be in a rage focused and like leave a little trail of
That's-
coins like, ha ha ha, we stole your coins too. Watch it rush down. We jump in
that's
its lair.
true. But I say we should check the lair out first.
Oh yeah.
hoard all the gold before we tickle his radar,
Yeah.
then that would be a means to an end. I'm not going to argue there. Then Corvo would have all the books he would ever want, no opposition.
Yep. Corvo, by the way, in the next room there's there's like lots of scrolls and more tomes and stuff. So
Yeah.
when you get bored in here, next room's got a lot more.
I'm assuming that the closer to the inner sanctum that we get, the juicier the tomes are. So
Or maybe it's one of those rare dragons that's dyslexic, like he can't read. he has to have her translate all the stuff into like googly gobbledygook.
I consider myself a reasonably decent judge of character, and I cannot. To me, it doesn't seem like she's lying. Now, that doesn't mean she's not. She could just be a really good liar. But I am a professional liar, and she doesn't seem to be lying.
Did anybody? I'm just curious. This is going to sound like a stupid question, but did anybody do any magic checks against her, considering she's just a quote-unquote scholar?
I haven't done an Arcana check on her, but I certainly can.
Wouldn't it be more of a detect magic spell on her?
The point being, at least in my thought, and I'm saying this out of character, is that in my experience in working with Impious, and it comes to storytelling, chances are, and this is just a probability but not a guaranteed, that the dragon we're all looking for is leading us down into its lair by saying,
Yep.
it's down there!
Yeah, that's why I'm saying we didn't leave it alone, but hey, if we go,
I mean,
you've helped us a lot, and then we start with some combat right on it.
You're the accomplished anti-mage. If you want to just fucking assassinate her, we might have an issue from Saren.
Dude,
But
Druid who slaughtered innocent fishermen, who casually killed animals like on a whim to save
just
a.
saying.
He's
just
not
saying.
really has a problem with killing type.
I'm just saying. I'm not losing.
yeah,
any
most
sleep
of the people
over
that
it.
I killed were because they looked like they were attacking us.
Right, and they
But-
they did not respond. I still defend our decision to murder all of those many fishermen.
Yeah,
They
same.
came to our boat. They didn't address any of the hails, and then they started to board us.
It says here in her diary, her personal private diary, she hates animals and kills them for fun. I don't know if that means anything, but I'm just
Dear
saying.
diaries.
Yeah.
Dear
Dear
diary,
diary. Mastered the tiefling form. Boy, will this come in handy. Lol, I are the best dragon ever. Two smiley
dear
faces.
diary.
yeah, I mean,
I
out of-
fed so many bananas to squirrels.
Out of character,
Died in
if
my hands.
out of character, if someone was to like signal to Saren, they're like, "This is the dragon. Like, we gotta stop her before she gets us."
But we
Um,
don't know that. What if we cut her head off and then it's just a tiefling's head rolling down the hill, and we're like, well,
And then we're gonna feel really bad.
Again,
well, I mean, I'm probably not
much
gonna.
as it was amusing that she didn't know the definition of the word ally, and she's a scribe, she's already allied herself with a white dragon. She willingly is working with him. She's willingly
Well,
working with.
I would
But-
willingly work for a dragon if the dragon was
We're-
offering me something I wanted.
yeah,
I mean, I take
We're
care of number one.
willingly working with a crazy witch. Like,
Right? Yeah. Is it? I
Mhm.
mean, is it
So-
really
so-
worse than what we're doing?
Some of us are kind of willingly working with her, but it's the big thing. It's like, yeah, and if somebody were to go, Baba Yaga is actually the most chaotic evil thing in the world, and they showed up to kill our party, I'd be like, dude, that's justifiable from their end. Baba Yaga's their ultimate evil. It destroyed their dimension. Anybody who works with Baba Yaga gets killed. Totally understandable. We're gonna kick their ass.
Well, I
say
don't care as
Yeah.
in character in regards to just killing the tiefling and seeing what happens, or I should say attacking her if she's actually a dragon. I don't think she's just going
but,
to
yeah,
die.
like
But
I wouldn't like. I'm not worried about our ability to fight a white dragon. Like, let's just fight it.
I am.
Like, wait until it.
I'm concerned.
No, it,
That's
like,
certainly
we're
on my
not
radar.
gonna get dropped. Like,
I'm okay. Let's stop thinking about the dragon and just start thinking about the tiefling. In regards to turning on her, that does accomplish a few goals. It alerts the dragon, which would get us a better idea of where it's going to be on the planet. It would unlock all those books for Cypher. He would have all the books. I heard the word artifact, which says magic in my brain, so I might get to go shopping. Not to mention there's a giant pile of gold somewhere that I'm gonna jump around in and rub all over my body.
Wait,
I I don't
I'm
care
con-
if we
I'm
kill her.
confused. Are we
basically.
going to the dragon's lair to like summon it, or
Well, we
We're
don't
gonna
have a
loot
real.
it.
We have to piss it off
Yeah.
to summon it, basically.
Well,
And-
and it may or
and
may
we're
not.
gonna loot its shit?
It may or may
Oh
not.
yeah.
show
Oh,
up.
dude. Yeah. There's
Like,
no stopping me.
Like realistically, it's like got to find its lair, find the most common entrances it usually comes down, and then it's okay. Now we loot the place because all you arcanic knowledge type people aren't saying it's going to. No, the minute somebody picks up one of its coin, 800 miles away, it goes, somebody touched my loot, and it starts flying back here. We don't know if that's going to happen or not.
No, we don't. But some of its more magical things, I think there's a better chance that it's aware of it. Basically,
Well, and there's also a possibility that the horn is in there.
you know, it could be because if she's lying to us, she could be trying to throw us off.
Okay, so let's go back in and do a little magic detection on her, and then go down to its real treasure lair.
Okay.
Or, I mean, like maybe let's just go look.
Well,
You
I think
waffle on
I think
going down to
detecting
look.
magic on her. I mean, I've got silent spell and still spell and all that. Like, I mean, can I detect magic on her without alerting her that I'm doing so?
Remember, silence
Uh,
spell. Do those still boost it up, cost 1 level, so they'll cost you like
Yeah.
a level spell slot?
But I
Makes
mean,
sense.
I've got them, so like,
Yeah.
I can do that. I can do a silent spell.
Because she obviously
Yeah.
knows this lair, so it's like,
If she
I'm saying
is tricking us, then I would rather her not know we know. Basically, I want to keep the element of surprise.
well,
Um,
it's real simple.
So
If you detect magic on her, and all she is a glowing beacon of magic, you give me the nod, and I'll nod at real, and we'll start beating the shit out of her.
what's the sound of a dying giraffe?
So, Corver, you good in here? You still reading some books, getting knowledge, having fun, inhaling books?
I'm just reading.
All right.
Is there
good
any?
talk.
Is there anything? I mean, like,
You know, I'm sorry, and Rico brought up just a fantastic point. Did the dragon really just hand you 2
Here's
arrows
the-
of dragon slaying?
and
Like,
here's the reason why. And here's the reason why that question it can be answered. How do we know that they are
Exactly.
arrows of dragon slaying? She said so. So we think,
Sure.
okay, pluck, and
Yeah.
it bounces off, and we
no,
die.
I thought
That's-
that was your recognition. Of
No, what they are is they're actually arrows of dragon healing. You
Yep.
fire it at them, and it like boosts her up 6 die 10 hit points temporarily.
Did Envia say that in character as her, or was that like?
She explained in
That's
character
right.
that they were arrows of dragon slaying. She said that in character. Yeah.
I see.
And she talked to Briel for like a whole lot, like, wow, yeah, dragons. I really like dragons. Here's some arrows to kill your people.
Yeah, like maybe she's just helpless against the sexual allure of dragon.
You know,
It's
well,
true.
no, I mean lady dragons. I tested the dragon water.
Maybe like because you're not a complete dragon.
Yeah, you're a dragonish.
You got like a little dragon blood in you. Briel's got like a lot.
A little bit.
She's
Hey,
all or
not-
nothing.
Just
I-
because your great great grandmother was 24th% Cherokee dragon doesn't mean that you.
Cherry
Or
dragon.
You don't respect my people. Trigger. I'm triggered. This is a trigger. But well, we could use her seemingly attraction to Brill for our advantage. She could be all like, you know, running a finger up her arm like you got any dragon in you.
Would you like some? Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Like while we go, like in case you guys are worried about her being the dragon, like maybe they could go off and, you know, be like, hey, you want to show me the?
Well, I heard you
That's
throw it in
weird.
there a little bit ago, like, oh, do you want me to go check? It's like, look, you could go check out this entrance while we go find the other one and come back and link up with us and go, here's what I spotted down there.
Well,
Is-
we could if she is a dragon, we could test that by doing things dragons hate. Like we could go down there, check things out. There's no harm in that. If we find the gold, which we will, because I'm not going to stop looking, and I just start shoveling it by the armful into a bag and be like, "Ha ha! Look at all this gold I'm stealing!" And if she fucking, you know,
Goes white
flips
and
the
free.
fuck out, right?
Is Brill the one who's gonna say check out this entrance? Wink, wink. Is that what she's?
Oh God.
Such pigs. We're such pigs.
Yeah, no. So, like, we can check out this entrance right here, and Brel can check out this entrance.
Yes, Rico,
over-
I agree. Well, this
over
happens
here.
quite a bit with us. We get cyclic, and it's like, let's fucking make a decision and go. 2 hours of gaming, 5 hours of talking. Yes, Rico, it happens.
Well, we're still on a break right now, aren't we?
No.
No, he's
Came
been back. He's been back for a while.
20 minutes ago.
Okay.
We've been simultaneously discussing a plan in character and out of character.
Well, yeah. Fuck. Just lower me into the thing.
All right, so that's where we want to go. What's
Yeah. Fuck it.
All right.
wary of the tiefling, but not act on the tiefling. Let's go explore the dragon hold, see what we come up with, and break.
All right. Is Saren the only one going down?
Only one going down?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he's being lowered down.
Yeah, let the canary go in the mine first, and we'll see what happens.
About here should be about right.
And all we hear is,
Nom, 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 burp.
Final Fantasy Tactics dying kid noise.
All right.
nice one. Nice, Steve.
This looked like the
Steve.
chamber that I was in before.
No. There are no ice columns or ice pillars in this chamber. It is noticeably colder than anywhere else that you've been. And you do notice pockets of water or pools of water in certain low spots in the floor in this chamber.
Am I impaled on spikes?
You are not.
Alright, I'm gonna call up above me. I'm not impaled on spikes, come down.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
All right.
I'm a boy. I'm a real boy.
Is everybody going down?
That wasn't the plan, Steve. You're supposed to explore and search.
You told me to go down and see if it was safe.
No.
Yeah, we did. So are we all gonna go down?
No.
No.
Because the little
Uh,
tiefling girl went, I can't go down there. I won't go down there. I'm a real boy.
She said she's never had a reason to go down there. Well, I'm gonna give her one.
Ah, there we go.
Here. And then I'm
Oh.
gonna pull her into me and then slide down the hole.
Okay.
Something's sliding down the hole.
Yeah.
So this is a slope hole and there's no drop at the end?
It's about a 15-foot drop from ceiling to floor, but it's nothing unmanageable. It's not anything I'm even going to make anybody roll for. Is anybody else going down? Because I have to move your token, so just yes or no if you're
Yeah,
going.
I'm in.
All right. Cypher, are you staying with the books?
Yes, yes, I am.
Goat, are you going?
I'm staying with Cypher.
Cypher,
All right.
there's probably better books in the Horde.
Here, I parked myself by Cypher.
This isn't where he's not going to leave his good shit with his secretary.
Well, two things. One, I don't know that that's where the horde is. Number two, I have access to these books right now.
Yep.
If you go down there and you identify that there is a larger quantity of books that I can get my hands on.
I'm not coming back for you.
Hey, if that's what it takes.
Alright, so you guys that have descended into the chamber, you see pretty much the same thing that I described to Steve just a minute ago. So it's colder than anywhere else you've been in the caves. There are pools of water on the floor in lower spots. But other than that, the chamber currently seems empty. So
So-
Gingy,
It is.
you are the highest on initiative. What are you doing?
All right. Well, I am going to begin the looking around. As far as I can see, I don't see anything, so I'm going to start heading south.
Okay.
I'm going to try very carefully to kind of keep my eye on Macath as much as possible.
Oh,
Who's in a blender? There we go.
You can still hear that?
Yeah,
I fucking doesn't mute. Great. God damn it. Hold on. How about now?
still hear you.
Fucking god damn it. I'm
All right,
trying
anyway.
to. Go ahead.
So what are you
I'm
doing?
exploring, but I'm kind of keeping an eye on Macath. And if I do anything that starts making her noticeably nervous or shifting a lot in her stance, I'm basically trying to keep an eye on her body language.
She's not nervous per se, but she's definitely looking around as if like she's just taking in the sights because she's never actually been in the room before.
Okay.
So-
I'm gonna keep mindful of that and see if I do anything that changes that. Basically, while I'm looking around, I'm trying to be mindful of her body language.
Okay. Go ahead and just roll me a perception check real quick.
Everybody?
Are you prying open a crate?
No, just Gingy. He's the one keeping an eye on her.
Yeah, hold on.
Apparently, we have Indiana Jones sound effects going on in the background.
Are you fucking kidding? You can still hear me?
Yep.
I heard you
Fucking
prying
Christ!
a crate open. Apparently.
Yeah. Apparently, you were looking for the Lost Ark, or Ark of the Covenant. There we go. That's what I was
There,
looking
I can mute it now. Good, there we go.
for. All right. Cool.
Shit, that was persuasion.
Oh, that was. You're right. There you go. Okay.
Fuck. God damn it! Are you kidding me? I was like, hell yeah, I'm perceiving things for once.
she-
Nope.
She's not trying to hide anything, so you can keep an eye on her with an 11. That's no big deal.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are headed south, is what I heard. Is that right?
Sounds good.
So is everybody following
Like
Gingy?
source, so,
Yeah. There you go.
What's this over here?
Those are pools of water. So the like this area here and this over here are pools of water.
The darker blue is pools of water.
Can we? How clear are they? Are they that like, not really translucent, like ice water looking?
Yeah, they're it's definitely ice water. It's got a little bit of slush on the top, but you can tell like as the iceberg rocks a little bit that it's liquid.
How far down can we see in them?
Well, they've got the ice slush over the top, so you can't really see below that.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Gingy, I'm assuming you're keeping up with us, even though your token's well back somewhere. Hang on for a second, you guys. Let me grab Gingy's token, because I think he's probably in complete darkness. You guys keep moving, and Gingy's not moving. There we go. Alright, so as you guys kind of come up this corner here, where you just stop, who went through there first? Alright. So as you step through in this like narrow section of the walkway here, a cloud of just this green thick fog comes up, rolling up, and it is probably the worst smell that you have ever smelled in your life.
You guys are in the bog of stench.
You are inches away from a dragon cloaca.
Oh.
Yeah.
And this unfortunately is just kind of hanging on you now. This smell is not going away even after the cloud dissipates. So the four of you smell like ass.
Okay, I'm gonna make a great. I'm gonna break some wind on this smell there.
I think that's already happened.
I think it's clinging to you.
Yeah.
Well, the
No, I'm
bomb
gonna-
dissipated, right? So it was like a triggered trap or something?
Right.
Are we
well,
like
I see. So,
pheromone
so
sprayed?
there's not like a smog bit like sticking with us. It's just that we got like skunk sprayed.
Well-
There is a smell that is sticking with you though. The fog itself has dissipated. You can see it's not hanging on you, but there is definitely a smell that is hanging on you.
All right, let's continue on carefully and start looking for traps.
I'm not a rogue.
I'm going to proceed ahead and look for traps.
All right.
Do you want me to roll a perception check?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check.
You all smell like a combination paper mill and dog food factory.
You do not find any traps.
So,
Cool. Now keep an eye out.
All right.
Not a nose. I'm trying to ignore my nose.
Roll me perception, Anna and Steve.
perception.
Anna, this the room that you're in looks vaguely familiar. You think if you turn your head and look at it just right, it's very possibly the room that you found yourself in earlier. As you explore a little deeper into the room, you do start to notice the ice pillars that you were on top of earlier.
Do we see any more of those like marks that I saw from like sliding on the ground?
No, it's just that so there weren't marks per se. It's just that the ice has been worn from traffic, so the ice
I
actually
see.
looks like glass, where it's
Okay.
smooth and whatnot.
I gotcha.
Dun dun dun.
Um, does the smell that's on us smell like anything I recognize from knowing a lot about how things smell?
Um,
Like
no, it's just a
anything animal,
general
I would-
foulness.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't have a particular pheromone or smell
I'm
to
not
it.
Dragon,
like,
like,
this is
known
skunk.
for being like a fucking trickster. Like this is just like, yeah, rotten egg fart bomb.
I think that's more like green dragon, or like yeah.
Are you gonna move? You're our light
Well,
source.
we went down south already, so let's move up this way.
This is where, yeah, that's where we were. We fell on the pillar.
Still looking for stuff.
Night, buddy.
Night, Liam.
Alright, hang on just a second for me. Let me make sure I know where you guys are on the map. Okay. Alright, go ahead.
Words we don't understand a common. Hold up a minute. What?
Good to keep going.
Yeah, go ahead. Alright, hold. Okay. Alright, give me just a second. Need to take care of something. So this room that you come into, currently you can't see anything in it. But you are in a large kind of cavern, or at least at the mouth of the opening of it. So if you guys want to explore into it, you can.
Dun 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 dun.
Looking for more traps or.
All right. So
scouts of any-
as you get towards the back of it, there is a set of huts that are roughly made using whalebone and seal skins. Roll me
seal-
perception checks, please.
Wait, like one is whalebone and the other is seal skin.
No,
or
they've used a combination of whalebones and seal skins to build the huts.
Now
I
that
see.
we know the fishermen are in league with the dragon, my fucks for them are at an all-time low. So I'm just saying, if it's more the tribesmen, burn it to the ground. I don't give a shit anymore.
Anybody else rolling perception? Yeah,
Steve?
Steve crit the
Jesus.
shit out of that, both 20s.
God damn.
Give me a perception, Anna.
Already did.
Oh, did you? Okay. Steve, as you guys
Steve can
are...
see into the future.
Yeah, as you guys are investigating the
Saren just scries, whatever.
huts, you get this kind of tingle on the back of your neck that you are being watched by something or someone.
From the huts.
No, from behind you.
All right. Let's do it.
Are you going to see what it is? Are you still investigating the huts or what?
Nah, we'll go back and take a look at these fellas. What are
Alright.
those? Oh, those are those guys.
They
Those
are.
Are those guys?
There are more of those guys. What I'm going to do to make this easier, hang on, let me take note of their initiative and then get them out of there real quick. Alright. So. And these are. So I'm gonna get Goat and.
Huh?
Corvo. I'm taking you out of the initiative order for just a little
Yeah,
bit.
that's fine, man. Do your thing.
Jesus, there we go. Alright. Oh, and even more. Got 5, 3, 20, and 12. Alright, so Steve is the only one not caught off guard by them. So they're going to get actions here.
Sorry. Sorry about that.
Alright. Okay, so that one botched that roll.
It throws itself
It's fine.
underneath your feet.
The crit will cancel it out. Alright. So Anna, one of them runs up to you, attempting to bite and hit you, however is unsuccessful. This one. Gingy. Let's see. What's your AC?
AC is numbers 17.
Alright, so you're gonna get bit, and one claw attack is going to be successful.
Son of a bitch.
Let's see.
What are these things out of curiosity? They look like wyverns?
They are the water scrags that you guys ran into.
Oh, it's their
before.
face. They're like leaning over. Never mind. I
Yeah.
just zoomed in and went, oh, he's like leaning down. They're so tall, they're looming.
Yeah. So you're gonna take 17 points of damage, Gingy, total. And this one.
Eesh.
Steve. What's your AC?
20.
Alright, so you're gonna get hit once, and this is by. This is what, 2d6 plus 1? Plus 4. So 9 points of damage, Steve.
Alright.
Alright, Steve, your turn.
Okay. Can I? Not quite. I'm gonna do a produce flame on this guy right here. And geez, where's my button?
I don't know, where is your button?
There it is. There it is.
Alright, so that will hit. He will take its fire damage, so he's going to take half.
Wait, what?
He's taking half damage
Because it's fire damage?
because it's fire damage.
Fuck.
These are the aquatic trolls, basically.
These are the water scrags we fought in the bowels of the ship.
Yeah, these
well,
are not ice ones.
They're the ones you guys confused the shit out of with like 3 different
Yep.
confused spells.
Mm-hmm.
What was your AC, Steve? I'm sorry?
20.
20? Okay, so that one will miss all 3 of his attacks. Alright, so Gingy, your turn.
I'm going to take a big old step back. I'm going to get right up next to...
So that's going to give
Okay.
him an attack of opportunity.
Damn it.
Can what? Yeah. How does
So he only gets 1 attack against you instead of his full 3. If you want to move.
Yeah, I'm moving. Fuck it.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, he misses anyway.
I am going to throw a chromatic orb at him, and I'm going to use acid.
Okay.
Nice.
I would wait on that.
Oh?
Well, chromatic orbit can cling.
Oh, so it continuously does acid damage?
I think so.
Not to
I'm
my
raising
knowledge.
I'm raising my
It's-
eyebrow.
I
It's
don't.
a
Yeah. I think
Do
it's
you
a
have
one-time
to
hit.
with acid,
it's
or-
a one-time hit to my
Yeah.
knowledge.
Yeah, you
Let's
have
see,
to
chromatic orb.
for what you guys have figured out. You have to kill them to make them stay dead
Right.
with either fire or acid.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
never,
so
never-
if you stay down, use that on it.
right.
Like I would
Never,
say that.
never mind. I was thinking of the wrong
Well,
spell.
most of my attacks are fire, and since I don't want to hit it for half damage, I'm picking one of my only non-fire attack spells.
Yeah, it doesn't bounce. It doesn't say anything about bouncing.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's
No.
it's not. It's
Yeah.
just it's a
It's
ball
just
of.
a reminder. What level are you casting that at?
Yeah, you can do more damage if it's higher than.
Well, yeah, but
Depending on
I
what
also
level you
don't want
cast
to. I know how my spells work. I just don't
Yeah.
want to waste my high-level spells on essentially not even a mini boss.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
So I'm only going to cast it as a first level.
Mhm.
Just so I don't run out of spells.
Go for it.
I like your positioning, by the way. Hide
Uh,
behind the tiefling.
I'm not
That-
behind. I'm next to.
That will hit. What's the damage out of that?
Big money. Big money.
Damage on that is
Nice.
Oh, shit. Well,
Oh.
nothing changed. So that's 32 acid.
It's just acid. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, there we go.
You ain't healing from that, biatch.
All right. Let's see. Anna.
I am going to.
No, you're getting attacked.
Oh,
What's your AC?
20.
All right. So all these are gonna hit. +4, 7, and then 15, and then 10. So 32 points of damage. And let's see. This one's gonna come down and flank Anna. Oh wait, let's see. How do I do that? 2d20. Drop lowest +7. Nope. Crap. Hang on. I missed. Trying to remember what the syntax is.
Oh, to make it do a R
To make it do
Roll
it
two-
for
two
me.
die 20s and chuck the
There we
lowest
go. Yeah.
one. Nice.
So 23, 25, and 23 again. Do all those hit?
My AC's 20.
Okay. I keep wanting to make sure, just to make sure I'm not fucking anything up. 5, 15, 12. So 32 again?
Damn.
Alright, and it is your turn, Anna.
You see my hit points? Very little.
I don't know
Oh.
if they can see your hit points or not.
I can't see your
No,
green bar.
I can only see my own.
I can see Vitus's.
I can see Dr. V's.
Oh, weird.
For some reason.
You shouldn't be
That's
able
weird.
to.
Yeah.
Let
Huh.
me fix that.
I've got 39 hit points left, by the way. So, I'm dead. But anyway, the one in
Alright.
front of me to the right, gonna get hit.
Okay. Alright, so all of those will hit. Let's see. $43. That will be enough to... He slumps over. Alright. Let's see, this one will be Steve. He's going to come over here and to flank you. What's your AC, Steve?
20.
And I got a
Oh.
crit in there.
Oh, well, hey there.
Alright, so it's... Let's see, we got 1d6 plus 4, 9, and then this one will be double. So 9, 18, so 27 so far. 39 points of damage.
Alright.
Alright, and Steve, it is your turn.
Cool. Alright. Well, shit. Siren's going to swing a whip at this guy.
All right. That will hit. 22 and poison. What's the save first poison?
It's 17.
Okay. For con?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second. I'll look up what his con is. I think it's +2, but I want to be sure. Oh, it's +5. Ah, he does not make it though.
Nice.
So what's the poison effect?
Shit, where did I put it?
Where did you put it?
You gave me this this cool thorn whip, and I think it's. Man, it must be
While he's looking that up, guys, we got about 15 minutes left. If we don't get done with combat in that 15 minutes, are you guys okay with continuing on until we are for the week, or you want to stop in the middle of combat?
I can continue to the end of
I
combat.
have to get
Okay.
up in 5 hours, so.
I do too, but it's like I couldn't imagine it being more than another
Like
10,
20
15
minutes at most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean that's cool. I'm not gonna be mad if you want to be a responsible grown up and say let's head out. But
I just want to make sure because I
But,
know you two
Let's
gotta
just
get up
keep it
early.
up. Come on.
yeah, I'm good to continue. But
Okay.
let's no dilly dally. Let's just
Yeah.
drill it out.
Oh no, Jason, there's no like poison effect. It's just poison type damage.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see that.
Alright.
So Steve again.
And then I'm gonna
Oh.
since I got to attack him that round,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna move over here, and he's not gonna get a attack of opportunity against me.
Okay. All right, and then it is that one's turn. So, oh wait, hey, you're no longer flanked. So, your AC is 20, right?
Yeah.
Take 12 points of damage from the a claw attack.
Alright.
And Gingy, your turn.
A claw.
A claw. I am gonna hit the one that slumped over with another acidic orb.
Go for it. All right.
Or not.
No, he's fine. He can't. He literally
he's
can't get out of the
down, he's
way.
down.
He can't do anything about it. All right. All right. Anna, actually, Anna, give me an attack of opportunity, please. He's gonna leave your threatened zone.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Fuck.
Go ahead and roll me a d20, please.
Add 14 to that as well.
Ha!
All right.
All up in your ass.
All right. So he takes 48 points of damage from that attack of opportunity.
You done goofed.
So what you're saying is he gets over to Gingy in 2 separate halves.
Almost.
You turned him into a giant Pez dispenser.
Gingy, what's your AC? I hit it with the. I missed with the 11, didn't I?
You did.
Okay. And so you're gonna take 22 points of damage total.
Are you serious? Like what? Wait, which rolls hit me?
The 23 and the 25.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was looking at damage.
All right, Anna, your turn.
Yeah.
Hmm?
All right.
Does that one hit?
That hits.
No, I mean, does it kill it? I mean,
Oh,
no.
I see what you're saying. No, it does not. Nope. That does. Roll me a d20. Okay. Actually, you know what? That's a crit. Let's make that a little bit memorable. So the last attack that Anna does against the Scrag severs the head from the spinal cord, and unfortunately, no amount of regeneration is going to help that.
That's all of a shove with a pike. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So That one will not be coming back to annoy anyone.
Okay, I'm also gonna move.
Go for it. All right. Yeah. So this one's gonna move here to flank Anna. If I can find my roll command for. There it is. Your AC is 20, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie.
I'm dead. Okay.
Okay, so if you look like you're getting hit, Saren's going to just mumble a healing
34.
word to you.
34 points of damage, Anna.
I do have a thing. Hold on. I have a thing.
Okay.
I forgot about the thing. So you said 34?
34.
Okay, hold on. I got 4 hit points left. I have a healing wind or something. I've never had to use this yet. Second wind.
Okay.
So I get 1d10 plus 17.
Nice.
Steve, what are you doing?
All right. Saren is going to.
Take one of these down.
He's gonna. Yeah. Fuck. He's gonna turn into a polar bear.
A big old burr. All right.
Big old bear.
A fiery
Yeah.
polar bear.
Fire polar bear.
Fire bear. Not before he says a healing word to shit, where's my was that I put that I left that at level 2. Okay, so Anna, oh really? Come on now. There
I
it
know which
goes.
spell you're guessing. There you go.
Okay.
Who's that?
Yeah,
Is
so
that
he
Anna
says
or
that.
Gingy? Or
Yeah.
yourself?
That's Anna.
Okay.
He's gonna turn into a burr, and then he's gonna take a claw at this guy.
All right.
Okay, so that's that.
That will miss.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Let's see. It's that one's turn. Yeah, Anna, they have you flanked, so you're
That's okay.
the
I
current
understand.
target. So 2 of them hit. 6 and 13, so 19 damage total. And Gingy, your turn.
I am. Well, I can't. Trying to think of the best way to do this. Like, I've got something I could do if Anna wasn't where she is.
That wasn't where I was. Wouldn't be getting hit this.
I know. I'm trying to help, legitimately. I'm just trying to think of the best way to do that at the moment. I'm gonna burn an edge to do a double action.
All right.
Whatever the edge equivalent is, we've set up for
I
this
think
game.
it's insight, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Step 1, I'm going to. Let's see. Hold on. I'm thinking strategically here. I am going to put my hand on McCath's shoulders, or on her shoulder next to her. I'm going to dimensional door both of us over here.
All right, hang on. Gotcha. Can you? Yeah. Okay.
Move 1. Move 2, I'm then going to throw the hardest goddamn lightning bolt I can at this motherfucker right here.
All right.
I am going to modify this lightning bolt. I'll roll attack first. I'm going to modify this lightning bolt to a a level 4.
Okay.
So attack. This will be versus Dex. Except
Yep,
I forgot
apparently.
the check stuff.
Apparently something versus Dex.
Attack roll. This will be versus Dex.
Oh, he fucking neo'd out of the way of that lightning bolt, apparently.
He still gets half damage.
Alright.
So this will be
He's got the trench coat flowing around him.
right.
Whoa. You moved like a PC does. How did you do that? Monster feats. Whoa.
He'll take half of this.
Alright. Let's see.
I
14.
thought you said you were making it level 4.
I did.
It shows level 3.
It is a level 3 spell, so that won't change on the thing. The only thing making it a level 4 did was add an extra d6.
Oh, okay. So you
Which
just
didn't
added
do a fucking thing for me since I rolled 3 3 1 3 3 2 2.
Alright. Anna,
It's alright. I'm gonna hit the one that Gingy just hit.
go for it. That'll hit. Hit. Alright.
And I am. Bam.
Alright, I'm gonna get one attack against you. And it'll miss anyway. Alright, let's see. This one is this one here. Who I think is just gonna come down and flank you again.
It likes you.
Strategically, it's the best option for it. That hits you twice. 5 and 19 total.
Shit.
And Steve, your turn.
Alright. So we're flanking this one. So someone's gonna claw at him.
Alright, so that'll hit.
Okay. Okay, I finally looked up how grappling works. So it's a athletics check.
Okay. Versus DC.
No, we make opposed athletics checks, I believe.
Gotcha. And athletics is dex?
Strength.
Strength.
Mhm.
Let me check what the strength is. Hang on.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, it might be able to make like a dex save or something against that. Man, now I'm unsure of it.
No, I'm gonna give him just house roll for right now
Just
to
like-
keep everything
just like
moving.
escape. Yeah.
Okay, so you got him.
Okay. And then I can. So he's now grappled and can't move.
Okay.
Grapple.
Yeah. And then I believe, and also disadvantages.
Yep.
On attacks against me. I now get advantage on attacks against him.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bite him.
Alright, so that will hit. 13 points of damage. Alright. Do you get any other attacks this turn?
Nope.
Alright, cool. That is that one's turn. Hex, they are within reason. So let's see.
Yeah, as long as it's
Yeah,
not a
flank.
link to a huge old dong.
Yeah, don't link me any dongers. I don't need that. Yeah, the flank goes away if he's grappled. Oh, there's a crit. Oops. So it's a single crit. That'll be a miss, and that'll be a miss. Alright, so you're gonna take 14 points of damage, Steve, from a bite
Alright.
from this thing.
Or-
Alright, and Gingy, it is your turn.
I am going to, since I can't miss, I'm gonna magic missile the one that's beating up on Anna right now.
Alright.
Eleven points
Rico-
of force damage.
Rico, I just didn't roll an advantage or disadvantage, I assume, because they missed anyway. So I figured that was going to be the outcome of a disadvantage attack either way. So, alright, so that one slumps over. The crit I didn't roll because it was a crit.
Yes, Anna, if you can do any fire or acid damage on that thing, now's a good time.
So one's down, the other one's still up.
Yep. And Anna,
How
is
wide
your
is
turn?
how wide is your fire cone, Anna?
I'm about to take care of this shit.
Do it.
She doesn't. Wait, I thought you shot lightning.
No, I'm fire.
Oh,
Yeah, we're both fire-based.
Okay.
I've been totally ready to like elemental bane against lightning, like any boss that we run into.
It's a good thing
I'm
you
glad I
didn't.
found that out now. Yeah.
I'm glad I fucking burned some good spells and all of my leveling my lightning up to do fucking 3 damage.
Do my cone.
Alright.
It's just like I John Wooed in slow motion as I backflipped off a pool table, only to land on a pool cue, do a Scooby-Doo into the back porch, break my ankle,
Alright, so
crap
that
my
one,
pants, and run into a bus.
this one will take 8 from that.
Does that count as one attack?
It
or-
does.
Okay, so I get 2 more.
You do.
I got 1 hit point, guys.
Dude, that's what I was like, bounce! Get the
Don't forget-
fuck out of the way!
You've got berries and
If
potions and-
she moves one more square away, it gets an attack of opportunity. So
That'll hit.
Wait, it is grappled,
Both of
so
those will hit.
therefore.
Also,
Yeah.
also this guy, this guy
That's
is in my clutches.
Yep.
Right now.
He's not doing anything. So,
so it's biting at Steve.
Steve,
Yeah.
your turn.
All right.
Squeeze its neck between your mighty thighs.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pin him, so he's not gonna be able to attack me. I believe.
It's a 2 count and he kicks out.
Yeah, because the grappling is about to intensify.
Alright, let's see.
Is athletics a favorite skill for
Yep,
you?
you're good.
All right. So that happens. And he's gonna have to like beat me again
Okay.
if he wants to be able to like fight me properly. And I'm gonna bite him.
Alright. You get any more attacks?
Nope.
Alright. And it's gonna get 1 bite attack on you because I'm assuming grappled, its arms are pinned. I'm gonna try to get out of the grapple,
Yeah, I think it can still, but yeah.
but no, that's not gonna happen. So he's
But
gonna
it,
get
yeah, it can't. Yeah, it can't. It's or actually, wait. Is there? Now I feel silly. Are there multiple levels of grapple in 5th Ed?
No, I don't
Not
think
that I
so.
saw on the book.
Okay, so we just made athletics checks for no reason.
No big deal.
But
He's still
both of those things should happen.
He's still pinned or grappled, so he's just gonna get the 1 bite attack against you, and it's gonna be. I'm gonna actually put it at a disadvantage. So hang on. I can find
Let's see. Target your grapple must be no longer
13. Does not hit your AC, right?
Nope.
Okay, so you're good, Gingy.
Let's see.
Um,
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna hit him with another chromatic acid ball.
Alright.
Wait.
Hex, yeah, I'm sorry, that's fine. I didn't mean to ignore you. But yeah, you can go ahead and post that. That's no big deal.
Let's see. Yeah, sorry, I had to double check the distance. I realized I was across the room. But yeah, my chromatic orb's 90 feet, so I'm good there. Let's see. All right, so
Is that against his AC?
yes.
Yes. Okay. Go ahead and roll that again, and I'm gonna give you advantage because since he's grappled. Yeah, that hits. Give me damage. And this is acid, yeah?
This is acid.
That'll be enough to take care of him.
yay.
Alright, and that, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, is where we need to end for the night. You guys that are watching, we appreciate you guys watching. Hit that follow button if you would like as well. We appreciate all the follows that we get. We try to do this weekly. We try to do giveaways when we are able. So we've given away a couple of players' handbooks so far. In the future, we'll probably do some miniature giveaways and whatnot. All kinds of good stuff for you guys. They're just getting started. But yeah, we do this every week, Sunday night. Feel free to hit follow or swing back by next week. We appreciate it. Thank you all for watching.
I'm rolling a bedroll out and sleeping in this ice cave.
Yep. Catch you guys later.
Well, and dudes, don't forget berries and potions.
Berries and potions.
You have berries and potions.
All right. Night, everyone.
Yes.